The Lion and the Wounded Sparrow. In the heart of the vast African savanna, where golden grass stretched endlessly and the sun painted the sky in hues of orange, lived Leo, the mighty lion. He was the king of the land, respected and feared by all creatures. His roar could be heard miles away, a reminder of his power. One morning, as Leo walked through his kingdom, he noticed something unusual: a tiny sparrow lying helplessly on the ground. Its wing was injured and it struggled to move. The sight of the small, fragile bird stirred something in Leo's heart. "Why do you struggle so much?" Leo asked, his deep voice gentle for once. The sparrow, panting but determined, looked up at him. "I must fly again," it chirped. "I am a bird. Flying is what I was born to do." Leo chuckled. "You are weak, small and broken. You should rest and accept your fate." But the sparrow shook its tiny head. "Maybe I am small, but my heart is strong. I will heal. I will fly." Leo was amused by the little creature's determination, but he had seen many animals fall victim to the harshness of nature. He didn't believe the sparrow had a chance. With a dismissive sigh, he left, his powerful strides taking him far away. The will to rise again, days passed, and Leo continued ruling his land, hunting with his pride and ensuring no threats challenged his authority. But he often found himself thinking about the little sparrow. Had it given up? Had it been eaten by a passing predator? Curiosity got the best of him, and he returned to the spot where he had last seen it. To his surprise, the sparrow was still there. Its wing had healed slightly, but it still couldn't fly. Yet every day, it hopped, stretched, and flapped its wings in tiny attempts to soar again. Leo sat down, watching silently. "You're still trying?" he asked. The sparrow puffed out its tiny chest. "Of course. Each day I get a little stronger. One day, I will fly." Leo admired the sparrow's persistence, but still doubted it would succeed. However, something inside him respected the creature's unshakable belief in itself. Doubt versus determination. Days turned into weeks. Leo often returned to watch the sparrow's progress. Each day, the little bird tried harder. Even when it fell, even when exhaustion weighed it down, it never stopped. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in brilliant shades of pink and gold, the sparrow climbed onto a small rock. With one deep breath, it spread its wings and leaped. For a moment, it hovered in the air before tumbling back to the ground. Leo felt a pang of disappointment, but before he could say anything, the sparrow chirped, "I stayed in the air for a moment longer than yesterday. That's progress." Leo blinked in astonishment. Even in failure, the sparrow found a reason to keep going. "You are the strangest little bird I have ever met," Leo admitted. The sparrow chuckled. "And you are the strangest lion I have ever met. Who knew a king would care about a bird?" Leo laughed, a deep rumbling sound that echoed across the plains. He didn't know why, but he found himself wanting the sparrow to succeed. The final leap. One morning, after weeks of watching and waiting, Leo arrived to find the sparrow standing on a branch of a small tree. Its feathers were no longer ruffled, and its eyes shone with confidence. "Today is the day," the sparrow declared. Leo felt an odd sense of anticipation. "Are you sure?" "I have fallen 100 times, but each time I learned something new. Today, I will fly." The sparrow took a deep breath, spread its wings, and jumped. For a moment, time seemed to slow. Then, against all odds, the little bird soared. Leo watched in awe as the sparrow glided through the sky, its wings catching the wind perfectly. It looped around, flying higher and higher, finally free. When the sparrow returned and perched on Leo's mane, it chirped proudly, "I told you I would fly." Leo smiled, a rare expression for the mighty king. "You did, and I was wrong to doubt you." The sparrow tilted its head. Even the strong sometimes doubt what the determined can achieve. Leo nodded thoughtfully. He had ruled with strength, but today, a tiny sparrow had taught him a lesson in resilience. Strength alone wasn't what made one powerful. It was the will to rise again and again, no matter how many times you fell. Moral of the story: no matter how small or weak you may feel, determination and perseverance can help you achieve the impossible. Strength isn't about never falling, it's about always getting back up.